Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Battle Brothers. Let's head into Hell Hovel. We're done here. Made a little bit of coin off that battle. We didn't really do much. Didn't get struck, which is good, but I also wish we could have at least gotten a chance for a little bit of armor. Again, contracts are locked because it's a citadel with noble houses and whatnot. But there is a kennel here. We can look at dogs. These prices are a little better for dogs. I like to have a couple dogs, but I don't know if I can afford them right now. Armor, weaponsmith. What's on the market? Sometimes you can find dogs a little cheaper on the market, but it doesn't look like it. There's a billhook out here, which is pretty rare. Military cleaver. Yeah. I'm tempted to buy the pitchfork for a crossbowman, but I don't know. I don't think we actually need it. One thing I haven't ever done is tried out javelins. I want to do that. We're not really in a financial position to be doing that right now, but I would like to buy some javelins at some point. There's also throwing axes that you can use. I think buying one dog is probably worth it. I mean, they're cheaper than they should be. Let's buy one armored dog. You can get Barge, Jaeger, Bane, Brosh. Let's get Bane here. Bane's gonna be our new war dog. And I like to put them with my people in the back first in case they get overrun. This guy's my high value, so I'm gonna give him one dog. If he needs to, he can release a dog to kind of help him if we're getting surrounded. And I don't think there's much else we can do here. We can look at the people. Probably gonna be too expensive. Yeah, most of them are. Houndmaster. That's interesting. Never seen a Houndmaster either. Bastard, Militia, Detailer. We could afford the Militia, but then we'd have no money for wages. But I'm sure they'd be pretty damn good. Like, the guy comes with a sword and some proper armor. Maybe later. For now, we just need to keep moving. Let's get down to Steinwalk. And then we'll head to Hammersden. Hopefully we can get a contract here. If we can't, we're going to start hurting. We're also starting to run low on provisions. I need to pick some up soon. This one looks like a wooden keep. We've got goat pens. Probably going to be some goat cheese in here. It looks like all they have, though. Weaponsmith. Yep, there's goat cheese on the market. Pretty cheap. Yeah, let's buy some. In fact, I want to buy multiple. Maybe we can sell some in the near future. We'll see. I've never actually sold off goat cheese before, so I don't know how valuable it's going to be. Look at the people. There's a beggar, there's a farmer, there's another houndmaster. I mean, we could pick up the beggar super cheap. But what we kind of need is we need two people at once. What I want to do is have another person in the line here and then another person in the back row. So we just don't really have the money for that. When we do, we'll do that. But that's probably going to happen when we pick up a contract a little too big for us. And we'll do that sort of thing. Make it over to Hammerden. There's a gem mine, salt mine, more goat pens, wheat fields. So we're definitely not going to sell the goat cheese here. There is a contract. All right, single skull. That's good. That's a good start. Looks like a grave robber kind of thing. 350 crowns is a little short. Can I get? Yeah, it's still a little short, but all right. So, okay, they're ancestral burial grounds. We might see undead in this. We also might see some, death is a part of life, okay. We might also see, like, vampires, stuff like that. It's happened before. Let's see if there's anything in this marketplace that we want dearly. Military pick. The picks seem to be really good for armor, but I haven't seen a lot of armored targets yet. Like, not super armored. Cut gems. I bet those can sell for a ton. Salt can sell for a ton as well. Like, I think I've sold rock salt for like 500-600, which is a crazy markup. Yeah, I think we're all right. I don't think we need any of this stuff. 30. Yeah, they don't really have anything better than what we have. Well, okay, we could buy this guy a proper hood. We should probably do that. Yeah. And they're so cheap, like, it's not worth repairing. I'm just gonna buy one that's at full strength. And put this bandana on this guy. Okay, so where's this contract? Over here in the hills. Not ideal, but we can definitely do it. Go ahead and head out. Hopefully we don't get ambushed along the way. Doesn't look like we're going to get any intel on this. I'm actually going to stop here and camp. Wait for the morning. I don't want to go in there at night, because we'll get destroyed. Alright. Unknown garrison. Man lingers deep in the rows of tombstones. He seems to be wavering as though ready to pass out. Wilfred comes to your side and shakes his head. That's no man, sir. There's undead afoot. Just as he finishes talking, the stranger in the distance slowly turns, and there is a light that reveals he's missing half his face. There, in the light. Okay. So we are unsure of exactly what we're facing, but it's definitely undead. They're not ancient undead. These are more like the necromancer risen dead sort of thing. So that's good. We have this hill here, which is very tempting. I kind of want to run up to it, but I also think that what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to step back here. Because if we step out here, we're going to get immediately attacked by these guys, and we're not going to have our line together and ready to go. So I think what I want to do is I want to step back a couple tiles. And we will end turn. Again, move back a couple tiles. I haven't really had a chance to show it, but it's very easy to lose people in this game. Like, I expect to lose probably 6 to 8 men before we actually get to a point where we're not falling apart to easy things like this. So they're all going to run up. I want them to get over the hill and out into the flatland before I start hitting them properly. They're not going to get to us in the next turn, so I'm just going to pass for most people. Can't actually hit them because we moved back. I'm going to pass on that as well. Again, can't hit them, so we're going to pass. Going to be in range of our arrows now. That pitchfork scares me. We probably want to focus him first. Also, I don't remember if going downhill is the same action point difference as going uphill. So I guess to be safe, I'm going to start spear walling now. 46% chance. It's not that much greater. Well, this guy's a little bit better. I just don't like that pitchfork. If that pitchfork stays in the back line and pokes at us, we're going to be really screwed. I think we need to focus him. And we miss. Alright, what do we get? 13% chance for 2 or 33 for 1. Better percentage chance going for 1, so we're going to do that. Very close, but not quite. Alright, then we're gonna wait turn on the rest of everybody, because they are gonna start getting in. Yeah, it looks like it is the same action point difference going up and down, because they can only seem to go down in maybe 1 or 2 tiles. Yeah, you wait. I could shield wall here, but I don't think that I need to. Pretty sure that I don't. Alright, you're gonna wait your turn. You're gonna wait your turn. You're gonna spear wall again and wait. You're gonna fire. You're getting blocked by this guy now. Alright. The spear is probably the most dangerous here. We're going to go ahead and fire on him. We get a good percentage chance on him as well. Get 35 or 49. We'll do 2 35 shots. Looks like we missed that second one. Spear wall again and wait. So you can see the power of the spear wall now. It's not as effective once people have shields, because what they can do is use their shield to block the spear wall, basically. But for stuff like this, the spear wall is just amazing. We're starting to funnel people in one by one into the center. And then from that funnel, we can start working on all those people. The problem is this guy is going to be able to attack us from 1 tile away, so he can still hit these kind of people. Try and knock you out, bludgeon you. Worked. You're within range, so I'm going to tell you to shield wall. You, I think, are fine. I don't want to spend the fatigue. We're already pretty high on fatigue. I don't want to spend the fatigue shield walling as well. I'm just going to pass that turn. I'm going to pass that turn. We're going to fire on this guy some more. I missed some more, apparently. I think we do shield spear wall again. We really do. It's a lot cheaper than actually getting hit. You're going to wait. You're going to fire on this guy. Good. Got his armor down. He's almost dead. Spear wall with you. Allow them to keep hurting themselves on our spears. Okay, you keep waiting. Yeah. This is working out well. This is why I like this strategy. It forces the early game mobs to kind of impale themselves without really putting us in danger. The problem is this pitchfork. That usually doesn't happen this early on, at least. We can strike you. I kind of wish that we had a mace. You have armor and stuff on. We just broke his headpiece. That was actually a decent headpiece. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's the problem with zombies. They always come back. Equal chances for all of these. Okay, we took him off. We took his head off this time. He shouldn't come back? I don't remember. I feel like they can't come back when they lose their heads, but I could be wrong. %, 85%. It's a better chance. We'll do that one first. Hit them both. Again, trying to take that guy out. We got 8 and 39. We'll do that one. We missed anyways. Alright. Yeah, we'll get him. I don't want to stand on this. So this happened in my stream yesterday. I stood on a corpse because I didn't know that they could revive at that point. And the corpse actually revived and pushed me back behind and had my person flanked behind a bunch of re-risen people. So I'm going to actually hold my line here. And I'll just wait. For you, try and bludgeon this thing. We missed. We're out of stamina. Or fatigue. Yeah. He comes back. Pitchfork guy comes back. These fights can be nasty, that's for sure. I would have much preferred some vampires, or... I mean, even a couple dire wolves would have been easier than this at this point. 85 and 80. Slice that guy. I think what we're going to do is we're going to wait for this guy to rise and then we're going to knock him back. Not something that I use a lot, but it can be very useful. Alright, this guy's confident. These little flags, by the way, I never really explained that. They can either be confident or like this guy is breaking, like he wants to run but he's not quite there yet. Whereas this guy is confident, feels like we're doing well. And that's an effect of their resolve, which is a stat that you can build. We can't hit that guy. 39 or 51. It's better to do the 2 39s, and that's going to hurt our armor more. The pickaxe. So we're going to try and take out the pickaxe. Can't really do anything with you. I'm just going to have you wait. Crap. He rose underneath us. Alright. Well, our line is falling apart already anyways, so we may as well step in and try and take care of this as much as possible. Blocked on both here. Good hit. We can't reload. Take that guy out. Kind of surround this guy. Okay. Yeah. Undead like that can be a bit of a slog just because of the nature of how many times you have to kill them. We got a couple weapons. I'm happy about that. Not worth a bunch, but when we start getting more people, those weapons will be useful. We can go back and collect our pay. And then we can start looking at going down this way. A very loud eagle. Something. Hawk. Alright. We made it back. We get our money. People aren't terrified anymore. All looks good. So let's take a look at this market now that people aren't so terrified. Prices are a little more reasonable. Still too much for salt, I think. Yeah, prices aren't ideal here. Those are too expensive. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I want to buy. Alright, there's an armor. Let's listen in on the tavern. Still the same guy. And someone on the run, an apprentice, and a miner. I think we are okay for now. No more contracts, so we're gonna have to get out of here. I would like to buy some of those gems just to see how much they sell for, but I kind of don't want to risk the money right now. We are looking at the end of this episode, though. I hope you guys are enjoying. I definitely am. I think in the next one, we're going to go south here. There's a lot of cities here. It's a nice sunny area. Maybe we can find a few contracts. Then maybe we'll head back up this way. Pick up these two towns. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.